Hi guys, today I'm going to show you one of my students' most favorite recipes, which is our Stromboli recipe. And it is one of those recipes that I start every Chef 1 student making in my class because it's easy. It's only 4 to 5 ingredients depending on what you put in it, and it's tasty. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how to make Stromboli. The ingredient list for Stromboli includes 1 loaf of frozen bread dough thawed, 1½ cups of mozzarella cheese, 1 small package of pepperoni, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a sprinkle of parsley, and a ½ cup of sauce. So this is the bread I use. I find it at Walmart in the frozen food section, and there are 5 loaves. I believe I paid $6 for 5 loaves of bread, and I pulled those out this morning, and so they are ready to go for this recipe. So they're nice and thawed out now and ready to go. Some other things you are going to need: pizza sauce for tomorrow, but mozzarella cheese, and Abby and Ben are each making a Stromboli for our dinner tonight. That's why there are 2 measuring stations set up. Pepperoni, some cooking spray, and then garlic powder, parsley, and butter. And that is going to be for the top of the Stromboli. All right, so let's begin. And welcome back to Stromboli night. So I have Abby and Ben here helping us make Stromboli. We have our bread out on the pan. We have our cheese measured out and our butter melted. Ben has a few words.
I think all of you know me from the smoothie video, which we've been making one every day and they've been very good. And my name is Ben Demchek. This is Abby.
Okay, so let's get started. All right, so we have our butter already melted. We kind of saved some time on that. So here's our butter. Ben is going to measure a couple dashes of parsley into his butter. All right, good. And he's going to pass that down to his sister. And a ½ teaspoon of garlic powder. Come on over here, Ben, so I can see what you're doing. There we go. Yeah, looks great. Pass that on to your sister. All right, and you guys are both going to need a spoon. Go ahead and mix your garlic powder and your butter and your parsley together. So once that step's done, this is actually going to be the topping to our Stromboli to give it some depth and flavor and also help it brown in our 350-degree oven. Okay, so when you're done with that, you can just leave your spoon in the bowl and set it up. Okay. All right, so your next job, and these guys have already washed their hands really well, they're going to start, you want to go ahead and put your bread long ways on your pan and start pinching it out. So, and you don't really want to pinch and pull, you just want to press it down. So go ahead and press your dough, use both hands, and you can press your dough out.
And there's bubbles in it.
Yeah, there's bubbles in it. Bubbles are from the yeast in the dough. The yeast is warm in the warm air, and that causes our bread to rise. So go ahead and keep pinching it out. You want it to be as big as the pan, and we used like a medium cookie sheet. All right, and Abby down there is using her whole hand, and it's warming that bread dough up really well. So if you normally have warm hands, it makes this step go really, really fast. Okay, Ben, you got it good and long enough. Now let's try to bring it this way. And bring it this way. Very good, guys. All right, bring it, keep pressing it so it'll stretch this way. All right, Abby is about ready for cheese. Nice job, Abby. All right, okay, so the first thing you're gonna do, Ben keeps pinching yours out. I'm gonna go down here to Abby. All right, so now that you have your dough all stretched out, you're going to put cheese on just 1/2 of it. So on this half, go ahead and sprinkle your cheese. Now take your hand and kind of, you want to leave an edge. Abby's doing a really good job here, leaving an edge all the way around. Okay, good. And Abby's making our pepperoni Stromboli tonight, so she's going to go ahead and layer some pepperoni on top of the cheese as well. It's looking great, buddy. Yep. Here, let's just see if we can. Can't. It smells fear. The crust smells the fear. We don't want to be fearful. Okay, so just kind of stretch it out this way. Stretch it out that way. All right, Ben. Now you're ready for cheese on your half. So go ahead and take your cheese. Very good. We don't want to get any cheese on the pan because the pan, that'll burn when it goes in the oven. Go ahead and get your other cup of cheese. Ben is making his very nice, Abby, very nice. Okay, yep, no, you're okay. Go ahead. Go pick it up off the pan, put it on there. Okay, so now the next step is to fold over the side that has no filling. Very good, Abby. You remember doing this. And then we're going to pinch it together. We've made these for New Year's before. You go ahead and pinch it together.
Is this good?
Very good. Now, Ben, you're going to take your, And now, when you are pinching, we're going to lift. Very good, Ben.
Oh, that's, it's watery.
Now, what you're going to do is nope, don't push. Just pinch. And I mean, like, pick up both sides like I'm doing here and pinch it like it's a big pizza pocket or a big pierogi. Speaking of pierogies, guess what I'm making tomorrow? Ooh. Okay, so pick it up. I always start on this end. Yep. Keep pinching.
But it's wet up here.
I know.
It's weird.
Okay. It's weird.
I don't like it. I don't like the texture.
Okay.
It's wet.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to
wash our hands, right?
You can go over and wash your hands. We want to move our stromboli to the middle of the pan. It's just the best place for it. All right, and then we do this. Now you're going to take that seam and you're going to push it underneath in case it does burst open. If it does burst open, the cheese bursts to the bottom.
I'm not doing this.
Okay, yours is an easy fix. Here, hold the camera for me, right like here, Ben. Just keep it real steady, okay? So if this happens, if you get a tear in it, it's not a big deal. We're just gonna close it up and we're gonna flip it over. That's it. Okay, so lift up, Ben, on the camera so you can see it from this angle. We're gonna push down a few times. Abby, that looks really good. You did a nice job. It's hard to make the one with the pepperoni in it. All right, we're gonna push down. Okay guys, so go ahead and give your butter garlic sauce a mix again with your spoon. And you're gonna take a spoon and you're gonna very carefully drizzle it over your bread.
With the spoon?
With the spoon, very good. Get that garlic butter sauce on there, very nice, until you're all used up. Again, the garlic butter sauce is gonna add flavor and it's also going to add browning to your bread. Okay.
I know.
And just dump it.
Yep, go ahead and dump it. And then I have a pastry brush here. Abby can use it first, and she can go ahead and brush the top of your stromboli.
Is that good?
Nice and lightly. Go ahead and brush the stuff that hit your pan, Abby, and kind of tuck it under the, there you go. That'll help it from sticking to the pan too.
I have a lot over here.
It's okay. You're going to borrow the brush. I only have one brush. Okay, so the next step is to put our strombolis in a 350-degree oven, and we're going to bake them for 15 to 20 minutes. So do you want to open the oven for me, dude?
Sure.
All right, all the way. Okay, good. And it goes in the oven. Close it up. And make sure you set your timer. And we'll see you in about 20 minutes with the end result. Okay, so the timer just went off for our stromboli. And I will know that my stromboli is done if I knock on it and it sounds hollow. So those look good. Pulling them out.